You're listening to Pedaling Through Life, a 1,000-kilometer father-son Ashtavinayak Cycling Pilgrimage, presented by Sriram and Sunil KHANDBAHALE.
Whispers of the Wheels, a conversation between two cycles, an epilogue to the Ashtavinayak journey. Night had fallen softly on Nashik. The stars blinked like distant lamps on a dark countryside road. In the corner of the veranda, two bicycles stood quietly, their frames glistening faintly under the golden porch light. Mud still hugged their tires, and dried turmeric from Jejuri clung to their spokes, like medals of memory. They had no human eyes, but they could see everything that mattered. They had no voices, but tonight they spoke. Sunil's bicycle, the elder speak.
So we made it home.
Her voice carried the calm weight of a pilgrim who'd seen too much, yet carried it all gracefully.
8 days, 8 temples, 8,000 emotions, and yet it feels like the road is still humming beneath my tires.
Shriram's bicycle chuckled softly, her chain giving a cheerful click.
You always speak like a philosopher. Even after 1,000 kilometers, you still sound like the road itself.
On the road and beyond it, Sunil's bicycle.
Well, the road teaches you patience, especially when your tire goes flat twice and your rider still believes in you.
Oh yes, I remember that day at Pali. You were lying there like a tired sage, and the mechanic offered his own cycle for the Holy Lake ride. That was something.
Yes, that man reminded me. Faith isn't always found in temples. Sometimes it's in the hands of a stranger who trusts you without knowing your name.
I watched them from afar that night, the father and son cycling through darkness toward the lake. It wasn't the road that guided them, it was something the difference in their riders.
The difference in their riders.
Your rider, he has fire. There's this sparkle in his pedaling, half curiosity, half courage.
And your rider, he has wisdom. Even when the road was cruel or steep, he never forced you. He simply understood you, like a friend who knows when you're tired but won't say it aloud.
That's because he's learned that patience is also motion. He's teaching the boy that the strongest riders are the gentlest ones.
Funny, isn't it? They began this trip to visit gods carved in stone, but ended up finding the divine within each other.
Moments remembered.
Do you remember the children from that primary school? They surrounded us, full of questions, not about Ganesha or the temples, but about us, the cycles.
How could I forget? Their laughter was louder than the morning bells. I swear one of them tried to count my spokes.
Those moments made me realize we carry more than riders. We carry curiosity, wonder, and stories that will outlive our rust.
And the rain. I'll never forget the Lonavala fog. I thought I'd drown in clouds, but instead, I floated in silence.
You floated. I survived. My brakes squeaked like old prayers on that descent.
Both cycles laughed, a metallic, tender laughter that sounded like wind chimes touched by memory. At the heart of the journey.
Tell me something, old friend. What do you think this journey was really about?
It was never about the distance. It was about the closeness between father and son, between effort and grace, between movement and meaning.
I think so too. I watched Sriram change. He began as a rider, eager to conquer kilometers. But somewhere between Morgaon and Mahad, he stopped riding on me and started riding with me.
Yes, they both did. Somewhere along the road, the ride stopped being a journey to temples and became a journey within.
Reflections in rust and rain. A soft drizzle began outside, as if the skies couldn't resist joining their nostalgia. Tiny drops ran down their frames, tracing stories written in mud and memory.
You know, sometimes I still feel that slight ache in my tire from that second puncture.
You mean the one at Pali?
Yes, I like to keep it. It reminds me that even when we stop moving, the road stays inside us.
And I still carry specks of Jejuri's turmeric. It makes me look like I've been kissed by the sun.
Maybe we both have. Maybe every road leaves its own blessing.
Home at last, inside the house, the sound of laughter echoed. Sriram's voice animated, retelling adventures. Sunil's calm tone, occasionally joining with a chuckle. The aroma of hot tea drifted out the window.
They're happy. That's what matters.
Yes, we carried them safely, but they carried us with something greater, faith.
The porch light flickered. The night deepened. The world fell silent, except for two bicycles, side by side, their shadows merging as if one. The last whisper before sleep took the house, one final whisper echoed between them.
What happens now? No more temples, no more highways.
Ah, my young friend, the pilgrimage never ends. It simply changes form. Tomorrow they'll ride again, maybe to work, maybe to school, but now every ride will carry a piece of the divine.
A pause, a breeze, a quiet shimmer of moonlight.
Every spoke has a story, every pedal a prayer. And we are the keepers of both.
And with that, both bicycles stood still, proud, peaceful, watching over their riders, their hearts made of steel, their souls made of road.
You've been listening to Pedaling Through Life, a 1,000-kilometer father-son Ashtavinayak Cycling Pilgrimage, presented by Shriram and Sunil KHANDBAHALE. The journey continues. See you on the next ride.